protect your business from the fastest growing crime of the 21st century. Find out here. You're watching Technology Review. Hi, welcome to another episode of Technology Review for November 17th, 2017. I'm your host, Mac Jackson Jr. Technology Review is a show that helps inform and educates the public on today's technology and how to protect yourself and your family and the business from the fastest growing crime of the 21st century, and that is cybercrimes and identity theft. Every 2 seconds, someone has their identity stolen by a cyber thief. Did you know that over 16 million and rising new victims of identity theft are reported to law enforcement every year? According to the U.S. Justice Department and the Federal Trade Commission, identity theft is the fastest growing crime of the 21st century. Individuals and businesses are being affected on a daily basis by some sort of cyber hacking activity. If you pick up the local newspaper or listen to it online, in the media, you'll see a story every day of another merchant, another retailer being hit by a cyber attack. The Justice Department also reports that 97% of all retailers have had a data breach, some sort of cyber attack. How does it affect you? It does in several ways. Information, folks, is the new currency. Cyber thieves are looking to grab your information, and once they can acquire the puzzle of your identity, they can sell to other bad guys on the internet, in the dark web, and use that for nefarious activities, including financial gains, the equity in your home, insurance fraud, and criminal activity. All can be done by having fraudulent documents created from information acquired by compromising databases and data breaches. Hi folks, my name is Mac Jackson Jr. I'm a cybersecurity awareness professional. My job and my background is to work with Fortune 500 companies and associations to gain information and knowledge and bring that knowledge to you on this forum on a weekly basis here at WCOBM.TV in Las Vegas live every Friday at 3 p.m. This information that we give to you can help you, giving you the tools that you need to defend your business and your family from cyber hackers. It's not a question of if it will happen to you, it's a question of when. If it does, what can you do to protect yourself, protect your family? There are techniques that we recommend. I also like to thank our listening and viewing audience that have been with us for years here on WCOBM.TV, and the ones who have followed me from the days of doing radio here locally and national on Sirius XM radio as well. Thank you very much for that. I want to give a shout out to some of our followers. They include Jacob, Tyler, Evan, Dana, Madison, Michelle, Amber, and the Jacqueline family? Yes. Jacobson family. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you very much for being part of our show and being part of us, following us here on WCOBM.TV for Technology Review. If you'd like to be a sponsor of our show, we have some great sponsors. They're awesome. I want to give a shout out to them as well. Our great sponsors, some of them include Canon USA, Cipher Lock, Nevada Bankers Association. We have InSync, Virtual Desktop Solutions. We have Turian Consulting Group, and of course Martin Harris Construction here locally. Martin Harris, they're doing some great work in developing Las Vegas and expanding Las Vegas to its full capacity here. Thank you very much, guys, for being part of our sponsorship, and if you would like to be part of our sponsorship for Technology Review, you can do that as well. Just contact our office at MJ Computer Concepts, 702-868-0808. That's 702-868-0808. And hey folks, if you happen to miss any of our episodes, you can go to my website at macjacksonjr.com. That's at macjacksonjr.com, and you can look at any of our shows on demand and find out previous episodes of a show and take a look at them. Definitely appreciate that as well. I also like to invite you to take a look at my new book that I have out too, folks, called How to Protect Your Family from Identity Theft and Fraud. The book's called How to Protect Your Family from Identity Theft and Fraud. We're taking pre-orders for it now. We expect shipping will be beginning of the year, but definitely take a look at this book, folks. Be one of the first ones to order it. It'll be chock full of information on protecting your family from identity theft and fraud, things that you can do, step-by-step techniques as well. It sells for $19.95. You can find that on my website again at macjacksonjr.com, at macjacksonjr.com. Now, those of you that are in social media, you'll find me all over social media. I'm on Facebook. Take a look at Facebook as well. We're on LinkedIn. Twitter, Instagram, also. So definitely take a look at some of the things we posted, and YouTube. That's right, folks. YouTube. You can find my interviews with industry experts related to technology and cybersecurity on YouTube as well. Definitely, we're looking forward to meeting you, and I'm looking forward to having you guys take a look at some of our interesting videos we have. In today's episode, we're going to talk about cyber crimes and identity thefts, and another report on Equifax. In our second segment, I'll have my guests with me. This month, we'll be talking to Werner Dickson about Bitcoin and how you could be involved in it, folks. Don't miss that segment. It's going to be really amazing. And our new tech gadgets, we may have Vernon continue to talk of Bitcoin and what's going on with it. And in our green energy technology segment, we talk about electric vehicles, electric bikes, electric cars, and of course Tesla from Tesla Motors. So to get started, folks, we understand what identity theft is, folks. Identity theft is when someone steals or acquires another person's personal identifiable information and uses it for nefarious activities. We understand that. But in the news, what's been going on with Equifax? Equifax is one of the 3 largest credit reporting agencies, and on this show and others like it, we've reported that Equifax had a data breach back in mid-May of this year to the end of July 29th. This data breach compromised over 145 million accounts. What does that mean, folks? That means 145 million, almost half of all Americans in the U.S., their information was acquired and stolen by cyber hackers and stolen in the underground. Here in Nevada, folks, there's over 1.2 million Nevadans. That's right, 1.2 million of Nevadans. A part of that data breach, their information was compromised. What can you do about it? You may take a look at a credit freeze. That means you contact each of the credit reporting agencies and freeze your credit. What that means is if your credit is frozen, that means your social security number is frozen. Anyone tries to acquire credit using your social security number, they would have to stop that process, and they can't do anything until that your credit is unfrozen, which is good, but also slows you down if any transactions that you're in the middle of processing as well. You could also have a credit lock in your account. Credit locks are good as well, but you have to have a police report showing that there was a possibility of your information was stolen. Fill out a police report, and also fill out with Federal Trade Commission. There's lots of little things you need to do, but to find out more, you can also look at my book. We have step-by-step tasks and techniques what you need to do to bring your credit or to file a identity theft report. But Equifax created this problem, and it needs to be resolved. How it's going to be resolved, investigators are currently working on ways to resolve it. Until then, attorney generals around the country we're working with legal class action lawsuits against Equifax, finding out what can they do. Does that mean that we're going as citizens? We're going to get some cash from this? Yes or no, but what does that mean, folks? If you did get cash from Equifax, fine, you get a cash, but your information, folks, is still out there. What we need to have, folks, in talking to people in cybersecurity industry and the researchers, we need to find techniques where we can go in and destroy some of these databases, these underground databases. That's right, destroy them, remove all this information, because this is where the currency is at, and this is what the hackers are using to sell our data to other hackers underground. So definitely stay tuned. There'll be a lot more that we'll have regarding this, as well as other things that you can do. Also, the next technique I would give you is make sure you check your credit report. Yes, folks, every quarter, check your credit report. Also with your family and friends as well. Tell them this message that you received from the show. Check your credit. You see anything suspicious, definitely report it immediately to the credit reporting agency. If that doesn't work, contact us. Again, my phone number is 702-868-0808. You can send me an email at info@macjacksonjr.com. That's macjacksonjr.com. And those of you that didn't get the website or the social media that we're on YouTube. To search for Mac Jackson Jr., Mac Jackson, M-A-C-K, Jackson, Jr. You find me on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. So definitely take a look at my profiles there, folks. Information about my business and what we can do to protect you and your family from identity theft and fraud. So again, in our next segment, definitely stay tuned. We want to talk to Werner Dickson about the Bitcoin. And those of you who do not know what cryptocurrency is and how it can affect your day-to-day personal life, and it's something you should invest in, you should definitely take a look at it, folks. We'll be right back here on Technology Review after we hear some of these local messages from our supporters. Thank you very much.